Namaste guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Kerry. This is Laid Out There. I know I look weird, I haven't got my eyebrows on, but this is my praying day. And all I've done today is pray and eat. And I love it, and that's what I do on a Friday. But I was just on the sofa and I thought, I'm going to pop on and give you another little read. So don't look at the face, it's not important, I'm just the messenger. I do look different every time and I don't care. So, I'm going to start off today with a prayer for you, right? I haven't chosen one, I'm going to do it at random. Firstly, I don't really do introductions because, like I say before, I find it quite boring. I go really blurry when I come on here with you. I always feel like someone's blindsided, or maybe you're not seeing things clearly. It happens to me quite a lot. I get a film, or maybe your veil, is lifting, which can happen when you open your chakras. And this is what I'm being told by my angels. So maybe some of you are up lifting your levels, and the veil is being lifted because you go through about, I think it's 5 tiers you go through, and as you get higher near to your head chakra, the veils lift. All right, so I won't get right into that now, but that probably one of you will know what I'm talking about. So like I said, I'm always different here, and today I want to do a prayer. Okay, I feel like somebody or some people need it. All right, so let's have a look. I'm going to randomly choose a prayer and see what we end up on. Beautiful reflection, okay? Stay with me, guys. I'm going to do some angel cards, okay? But I just guided to do you a prayer, all right? So we just want to relax just for a minute before we start. Beautiful God, to think that the most magnificent sunset, exquisite flower or lovely face is just a tiny reflection of your beauty. I can't imagine it, but oh, how I long to see it. Just for a moment, I'd love to try and take it in. As I imagine it now, it makes me wonder why I would waste even a second looking at anything that is not from you. How do darkness and ugliness sometimes capture my attention? I want to spend all my time pursuing your goodness and glory, and not another moment on images or recreations that do not inspire, build, or beautify the lovely world you made for us. In Jesus' name, amen. Woo! Let's go. All right. So I'm going all tingly. I just felt, here's Karma, my little fathead. Say hi, Karmy. You're right, my boy. Lay down then. Lay down then. He's not allowed in here, he's crept in here, he has. Lay down, Bubba. So, and here comes the other one, Gypsy Jew. Right, so let's begin. Hi, darling. Hello, baby. All right, I'm just going to put on the bed because she's a bit small. Come in, my darling. Oh, that's it. There you go. Right, guys, so I've got no music at the moment because I don't feel like I want to put it on Gypsy. Lay down, darling. Lay down then. Yeah, they love a bit of angel messages because they're my little angels. They are my dogs. So let's begin. Right. So I hope you're all right, my little cherubs. I haven't shown you these for ages. This is my love for you. I feel really really godly today. I'm really loving. I had a bit of a bad morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I woke up in tears this morning. I don't know if it's the energy I had yesterday on the read with that manipulative person, but it really did drain me. So I'm gonna try and keep it really uplifting today, okay? Because I did feel quite upset this morning and yesterday after that read, and I did. That's why I needed you a little read earlier while I was sitting in my lounge. But yeah, so I think some of you just need a little bit of uplifting, okay? Because tarot's a bit down at the moment and a bit negative, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not even going to tell you what's on the split because I don't want to. Because it's negative and I don't want to. I made some new cards this morning, so I hope they come out. Sorry if I'm shouting. I've got my head covered because I feel like I need to cover my head today. When I pray, I keep my head covered all day. So, we'll see what comes out. But if it's not positive, there's not a lot I can do about it. But I hope to God it is positive. Yeah. League is different. So, I think your league is different. You're in a different league, I just heard. So, you're in a different league now, all right? I've got to put the cards down, Kerry. Yeah, and I think you're a funny little thing, whoever's watching me. This comes up for you quite a lot. I've got a little baby voice, and for some reason, maybe you do that as a funny thing, and you talk like a little baby, because I just went like that. You're a funny little thing. Maybe when you're funny, you're in a little league of your own. Maybe people realise that you're not like other people. Yeah, I just got you're a funny little thing. So that's nice. Right, drop that card. I forget to drop them, okay? And then they come up later, but obviously that's for a reason. So yeah, right, you're in a different league. Your league is different than other people, and you are a funny little thing. Whatever you're going through, don't worry. Confirmation, that hasn't made a sound all day. Thank you, angels. And I've gone really like, whoa. Yeah, confirmation, you're a funny little thing. Keep up being funny, all right? And stay positive as you can, all right, today and over the weekend, all right? Because then whatever you've been through, you've dodged a bullet. You might have dodged a bullet as in general, like confirmation, okay? Just to say that you dodged a bullet. Everything's going to be all right now, okay? Keep love. It's going crazy. It hasn't done this all morning. There you go. There you go. So, take care of yourself, all right? Right, and give yourself some care. We're going to have a self-love weekend, all right? I feel like that. Have a nice bath or have a shower, take the dog for a walk, cook some nice food. Just love yourself, all right? And just don't think about this exes. Don't think about the karmics, whatever, or anyone that's manipulative, right? Just give yourself some care and some love, okay? And take care of yourself, all right? Right, so let's see. Yeah, you are so far ahead now. And you are. You are doing really well. You're really far ahead now. All right? And I feel you're very spiritual. And, yeah, I feel you've been to hell and back. And I do. I read the cards different every time how I feel, right? I feel like you have been to hell and back in your life. I woke up this morning and I thought, like, I feel since people watching me, right, I don't want to get emotional, I really don't, because I can't deal with it today, but I feel like some of you watching me have had quite a hard life, and I feel like you haven't had an easy ride of it with anybody in your life, and I just feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like through your life you've been manipulated by quite a few people, and people seem to think they can take advantage of you, right, and things are going to change now because you're going to make them change, all right? Because when things change inside you, things change around you, okay? My eye's really itching. I think maybe some of you might have a sore eye, or maybe you need to go to the opticians, I'm getting. But you'll know, all right? Because I'm getting you might have conjunctivitis, I just heard. But yeah, I feel like things need to change with you, right? And I think things are changing with you. And I think you need to change how you let people treat you, okay? And take care of yourself, all right? And yeah, and when things change inside you, things change around you. So be more positive, okay? Or maybe you are being more positive because you have learned a lesson from all this, what's happened in your life. I feel like you have. I feel like you've learned a lesson from everything. And I feel like at the moment, you're a very incredible person. I'm getting emotional now. And I didn't want to. I feel like someone really needs this message today, okay? I'm getting upset, all right? I can't help it, yeah? If this is how I feel like someone needs this. And you're incredible, yeah? And you are, right? Man or woman, no matter what you've been through, yeah? You take it from me, right? You're bloody incredible, okay? And don't forget it, all right? And take care of yourself like you take care of everybody else, all right? I'm not crying because I'm upset. I just feel like people watching me today, I feel like you've had a really shit time of it, like since you was little, yeah, or since you was at school, all right? And listen, look what's coming out. Stop it, Kerry. I get really emotional because I feel your pain and that, but it's okay, all right? Woo! I didn't want to do this today, but listen, I feel you have control now, all right? I feel you had bullies around you all your life. I do. I feel like you've always been bullied or some kind of bullying. Always someone like looking down on you, like the read I did yesterday. And I just want you to know that you have got control, right? You are in control of your own life, okay? Nobody controls you as much as they might think they do. They don't control you, okay? Right? Maybe you did have a bully around you, all right? But bullies are lonely people, okay? So, just take care of yourself, all right? Because people around you have been incredibly selfish, okay, towards you. right? And they have. They've been really selfish towards you, and it's not been on, and it hasn't, right? And it's only because they're jealous of you, yeah, because you've probably come across like everything looks really easy to you, and it probably doesn't. It's probably not easy. I don't feel it is easy for you, but I feel like you probably float around and you're so used to negativity around you that you just get on with it. And people just jealous because they think it's easy, but I don't think people know the real you. I don't think they do. I think you keep things quite under wraps and that, all right? But just remember, guys, okay, you are incredible. You are an incredible person, okay? All right? And you are, right? You're incredible. And I think you believe in yourself a lot more than you. I didn't want to get upset. Fucking bastard. That's my head in. Right, become your own biggest fan. I think you have. I think now that you believe in yourself a lot more, and I think you feel like you are quite a big fan of yourself now. I feel that you're quite proud of who you've become now. And be proud of who you've become, okay? Don't worry about what people think of you, because it doesn't matter, okay? It matters what you think about you, all right? That's all that matters. So remember, all right? You're bloody incredible, okay? Opportunity is going to start happening for you now, and they are, all right? And they don't just happen, okay? It's because you've created this, all right? You've created what's coming because you've worked on yourself and you've given yourself, like, self-care, and you've taken care of yourself, right? For a change, I just heard, all right? And that's why you're so far ahead, because now you're in a different league than you used to be. Because you've taken self-control back and you've taken control back of your life, okay? People just get jealous, that's all, right? But don't worry, I know you've been to hell and back, all right? And I think you have got more spiritual since all this has happened. I think later on in your life you've become more spiritual. I feel that some of you are going to meet, I'll just show you this one that we just had, because I think opportunity, I'm not going to forget what I'm just going to say. Opportunities, they don't just happen to you, they don't. You create this, right, with the help of your angels and help of Jesus and help of God, whoever you believe in, all right? And I feel, just like I was going to say, that you might have someone come into your life soon, not a partner. I feel that you're going to have someone, confirmation, I got this as a download earlier. You're going to have someone come into your life that's going to help you, not a relationship, an older woman or an older man. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I've had a woman that's just appeared in my life, right? Her name's Ziggy, right? And she's about 70, or just don't look it. And I go to the food bank. As you know, I always tell you I go to the food bank. And I've seen her a few times and she doesn't really talk to me. And she came up to me the other day and she just hugged me and said, I know you need me. She said, I don't know how I'm going to help you, but I'm going to mentor you into, like, with God. And she told me that I'm a prophet. And that she knew that I was a bit of a hermit. I don't know how she knows this. It's, well, obviously from God. And I feel that you're going to meet someone the same, because I got a download this morning to tell you that if you're a guy, you're going to meet an older man from nowhere. From nowhere. Take a different route when you go out for a walk, yeah. Go to a different shop, yeah. This is when you're going to meet them, all right? Someone's going to come into your life, yeah. And they're going to help you, right, ascend. Right, and they're going to be a little messenger from God, and they are, because this woman's just appeared in my life, and I was so upset this morning, and I gave her my number the other day, and I didn't answer because I've been hiding from her, so I do hide from people, because I just felt really down, and she told me, I know you're hiding from me, I can feel it, and I listened to this message, and she told me this prayer, and it made me feel so much better. And I rang her back and I told her, how did you know? She said, I could hear you. I could hear you, like, crying. And I know you need me because God sent me to you. And you're going to get this as well. All right? You might meet this person at a gathering, I just heard. All right? Or, like, some kind of function. All right? But I think you are going to meet someone who's going to guide you, okay, in the right direction. And just, yeah, God kept you in for your own protection. I think you stay in a lot. I think you do. And I think the reason you stay in, because you know, like, you're not good around people. Maybe they make you feel negative when you're around people. And sometimes God will keep you in for your own protection. It's weird, this has just come up after what we were just talking about, staying in. And a lot of you might be a prophet. Like, you might have been a prophet from the Bible. And that's why you want to stay in, because maybe you stay in and you feel more comfortable in your own company, and you like praying and you like having your days on your own. So yeah, if you are in a lot, don't worry, because God keeps you in for your protection, and you're probably staying in so you can work on yourself a bit more, and you need your own space, and you don't need other energies interfering with you when you're going, you're being deliverance. It's deliverance, yeah. I haven't been delivered yet. I'm still going through my deliverance. That's why I needed help. Because my voice is going, because I can't do this on my own. I can't. I've gone so far with this and I can't do this on my own, and now I need help. So I feel you're going to be the same. Sorry if I'm confusing you, but I know this is going to relate to one of you, all right? So anyway, if you feel like you're in a lot, it's for a reason, because God's protecting you. But don't stay in all the time, because you won't meet anybody to help you. Just go into the shop, just change the shop or something, or do a left instead of a right, yeah? And you will meet someone, okay? Yeah, look. I love my cards. Things will work out, and they will now. And they will, all right? Because God kept you in and he protected you, all right? So now things are going to work out for you. And they are, all right? And believe they are, because they are, okay? So you might meet someone at a gathering. Yeah, and I think you feel quite happy at the moment. And I think that you don't feel like you wasted your time now staying in. I think you're getting it. You're starting to get it, why you stayed in and why you was isolated. I think before maybe you didn't, but now you're getting it, why. You're just getting it better, all right? Time's not wasted. This time for you staying in was time that you needed, I'm hearing. It was time for you. Stop giving your time to other people, okay? This was time for you. You needed this time for you. I feel like you've been in for quite a long time. I bet a lot of you haven't been invited to a lot of gatherings. I feel a lot of you haven't been invited to a lot of reunions. You haven't been invited to a lot of parties because God didn't want you to go. Because that's your protection, okay? And that's why I don't think, oh, I've never been invited here, or I don't get invited there, I feel a bit of a loner. Because you're supposed to be a loner, all right? And that's not a waste of time. And God didn't want you to waste your time at these parties or gatherings and that around people that you really shouldn't have been around, all right? So don't worry if you felt left out. You were supposed to be left out, okay? Beautiful things start with a beautiful mindset. And they do. And I think your mind is really set now on what you want to do, where you want to go. And I think you have really beautiful dreams now and beautiful thoughts. I hope you do. And if you don't, ask God before you go to bed to give you some beautiful dreams and to stop the horrible dreams. Maybe you've had no dreams. They've been quite vivid. And now they're going to become a little bit more clear. Because when you're ascending, your dreams do become more clear and a bit more stranger. But don't worry about it. When you wake up in the morning, write down what you dreamt about. And sometimes you look at what you wrote down and you think, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Because once you put bits together, you'll get it, what it means, all right? Start writing down your dreams, okay? You will get it later on in the day because God will guide you, okay, to what your dreams were about, because they're messages from God, okay? And you could be an earth sign. You might not be, it don't matter if you're not, but you could be an earth sign, okay? That's just confirmation, right? Yeah. Remember, it's not the messenger that's important, it's the message. How weird's that? And I'm giving you this message because I felt like I had to come on today, all right? From Jesus. I felt like I had to come on because I love Jesus so much. And I use tarot as a way to get to people. And I used tarot. I was guided to tarot from God because I couldn't hardly speak last year or the year before because I just lost the will to live, to be honest with you, with my ex. So God guided me here, okay, to be a messenger. And I've always done it like with angel cards because they are messages from your angels. And I am very, I'm a ball of like, I'm controversial, okay? I'm like a ball of contradiction, and I am, because I believe in God, I'm spiritual, I love tarot, and I just believe in everything together, and I believe I can, because I believe in what I can believe in. As long as I believe in something, it doesn't matter. And I think you're the same, and if you are, carry on like that. There's no way, there's no right or wrong way of doing anything, okay? You do how you feel and how you're guided, all right? And just remember, yeah, I'm here to give you this message, okay? All right, and I'm an earth sign, and I am, all right? I'm a Virgo, and I am here to give you a message, all right? I'm just a messenger, all right? So this will be from your angels, okay? Or guided from God. And the next card, my cards never lie. The next card on the split, trust in God. Because you're his child and he loves you. And I'm his child as well. And I'm part of your family now, and you're part of my family, okay? We're all part of this new family, okay? We are. And listen, don't worry, okay? I know it's hard, and it is hard, all right? But just know that you are God's child, all right? Trust that he loves you and trust that he's guiding you. And obviously, if you've been drawn to me, you're here for a reason, for me to give you a message. I just heard, even if you only come here once and don't come back again, this message is for you, all right? So just remember that, okay? Stop putting yourself down as well, right? Because it doesn't help, yeah? And looks are very deceiving, right? The soul is beautiful, right? Even me today, right? Looks are very deceiving, okay? I look different all the time, but I still give you the same message all the time. God don't choose actors, love, all right? He don't choose actors. He chooses real people to do this, okay? People that have had a life. And I've had a life. And I tell you this about the life because if I didn't have a life, I wouldn't be able to help you, okay? I wouldn't be able to relate to you if I hadn't had a bad life. And I know that the inside counts more than anything, okay? So I don't care sometimes when I come on in and I look a mess. I used to, but I don't care because I look like this because I've had a stressful life and I lost my teeth because my ex poisoned me and drugged me for 3 years, all right? I had diarrhea and sickness for 3 years and I didn't know what was going on because I've been the same as you and I've had someone try and kill me. My nan tried to kill me. I've had loads of people try and kill me. My mum tried to kill me, okay? But I'm still here, all right? Because I'm supposed to be here to give you a message, all right? Because I'm the messenger, okay? Maybe you're the same and looks are very deceiving with you. Look, oh yeah, these cards never lie. Honestly, always walk in faith here, not in sight, because looks mean nothing. Looks mean nothing, okay? They don't. Everything nowadays is so much about looks and how everyone looks, and it really doesn't matter. That's the devil working when it's to do with looks, because it's doing living in your ego. It shouldn't matter what you look like, okay? I would rather someone that looked real, because I think I'd believe them a bit more, that they weren't worried about what they looked like more than they would giving you the message. I mean, sometimes I do like to dress up, and I do. And sometimes on here I do dress up. But don't worry about it. Yeah, it's only because I'm going out or whatever. But yeah, looks are very deceiving, okay? And I think maybe you might be the same. You might not look like what you are, okay? But it doesn't matter because looks mean nothing. It's the inside that counts. And like, you're in a different league. So that's what you're supposed to be like, okay? So don't put yourself down, all right? Don't put yourself down, all right? Let's have a little shuffle. Maybe some of you live by the water or you need to go and sit by the water, okay? Right, yeah, look. Only time will tell is on the other split, all right? Be patient, okay? If you feel like, things aren't happening, just be patient, all right? Because God's timing can be very slow because there's no timing in the divine, all right? Some things happen fast, some things happen slow. And it says on the back, count your blessings instead of your problems, okay? Don't worry about your problems. Give them to God, all right? He will sort them out, all right? Count your blessings, what you have got. Not what you want, like what you have got. And be grateful for what you have got. And feel rich in what you've got. And then God will send you loads of stuff, okay? Oh, careful, babe. And be patient, okay? Because things are coming. Abundance is coming. But it might not come how you think. It might not be money. It might be people, like when I met Ziggy. And it might be just like pets that you get. Or flower that you see growing in the middle of a concrete path, yeah? That's abundance, okay? Because it makes you feel better and it makes you feel happy. Abundance is not always money. It's not. It can be all different things, okay? So just trust, okay? Just trust in the Lord. That whatever's coming is coming, all right? I'm going to have a little shuffle. What we got on there? Yeah, I think maybe angels are talking in your ear. Maybe you're hearing things or your ears are buzzing. And I think maybe the angels are trying to talk to you in your ear to try and tell you about your destiny, okay? So try and listen. When you have buzzing in your ear or you hear something, go on your phone and go on YouTube, and the next message that comes up is normally for you, or go on Facebook, whatever. If that's what you do, or if not, read a magazine, you'll notice adverts coming on the TV, all right, afterwards. Sorry, it's confirmation. All right? And angels are trying to tell you things, telling you what to do. They will tell you messages because they know if you're watching TV, that's how to distract you, or through songs if you like music, okay? Really listen to things now, all right? Just watch around you, because I think you are, hello darling, I think you're getting angels trying to like talk to you in your ear. You're right, baby. Right, so yeah, don't worry about people being envious of you, all right? We're not going to worry about that. Yeah, kindness always comes back to you. That's what's come out here, all right? So I feel that you've got control of your anger now. I think some of you might have been quite angry. Maybe angry at the world, maybe angry at your past. We've all done it. All right, we've all done it, me included, okay? I get angry even now sometimes, things that have happened to me, but I have to give it to the Lord, right? It's natural to be angry, all right? But don't hold on to it too long, all right? Because anger creates more anger, all right? I believe you're more kind now, and kindness always comes back to you. And I think where you've been kind to people and you've stayed very still, I feel, and very calm, I think that a lot of kindness is going to come your way, all right? And that's going to make sense. It's going to make sense now. It's going to start making sense why you had to stay still and why you had to stay calm and why you had to hold your mouth shut and not, I heard, do what you normally do and like react, okay? There was a reason behind this madness, all right? I found it very hard to stay still, and I did. And honestly, I really did find it hard, but I'm glad I did, because silence is very loud, okay? But your kindness is going to come back to you, and it is, because you stayed still, okay? And it's all going to make sense soon. Not one day. It's going to make sense to you. So it might make sense to you today. Okay? All the pieces of the puzzle falling into place now. These cards are good. They're working today. It's because you kept control of your anger and you gave it to the Lord. Okay? So all the pieces of the puzzle are now going to start falling into place. And you're going to start realising what's going on. Okay? Excuse me. Right? Because people around you are falling at the moment. And they are. They are, all right? They actually thought they were better than you. No one's better than anyone. But that's why all the pieces of the puzzle are now falling into place. Why you had to stay still, because God hits harder than you do, all right? You're a very important person, okay? Don't forget that, okay? You're a very, very important person. And you are, all right? So just keep control of your anger, all right? And keep moving forward, all right? I'm going to put that one down now. Right. You attract broken souls, all right? And you do. And I made this card this morning. All right, I'm going to put this down. All right? And the reason you attract broken souls, okay, is because people are damaged, all right? And then they see your light and they come to your light because they think you can fix them. But it can be very damaging, okay? It can. Because people then see your light and they think that you're living in your ego, like, because they do. So what they do is they try and hurt you to bring you back down to their level, all right? And it can cause restrictions in your life, okay? Because you attract broken souls. And it's like, it's really hard to explain. How can I explain this? Some people suck your energy dry, okay? Because they know that you've got a light in you, all right? And they get attracted to your light like a moth with a light. But then they want you to heal them. But then once you start to heal them, it aggravates them because they think that you're better than them. So what they do, they start seeing themselves in you, what they are not like doing for themselves. So then they feel like, I'm going to start drying them out, like literally like sucking all that energy. And they want to feed off you to make themselves better than you. That's not what it's supposed to be when you fix broken people, all right? So what happens, it starts damaging you, okay? And then you need healing because the person that has been attracted to you that needed healing now has sucked you dry. So then you get broken by trying to help broken people, and then you need healing. So then you get in a situation like you've just been in, like with whoever or whatever you've been going through, okay? So that's what happens, okay? That's why you attract broken souls, all right? So you attract broken souls, but it hurts them when you attract them. It doesn't help them, it hurts them, and then it hurts you. So be very careful who you attract, okay? Because at the moment, you're here to elevate yourself. We've got to help other people, but not before we help ourselves, okay? We have to help ourselves first, okay? So help yourself first, get strong enough, yeah? You can give people the tools, yeah, but you don't do all the work for them, okay? You get some people very lazy, right? And they think, oh, well, it looks easy for him or it looks easy for her. But it's not easy for us, and it's not. And you know it's not, okay? So don't let broken people break you, all right? Because you need to heal yourself, as you'll end up in a bit of a pickle, all right? And a bit of a mess, okay? And I think before, you wasn't seeing your self, like your self-worth before, all right? And maybe when you was around these people, they probably put that on you like a bit of shame, because they probably feel like, how comes you suddenly seeing your worth when you didn't before, probably when you was with this person, okay? They probably got annoyed with you because you were elevating quicker than they were, all right? But that's not your problem, all right? When you feel like that, you've got to pull yourself away from these people, okay? You really do need to pull yourself away because they see, how can I put it? They see hurt in you, all right? And they know you've healed your hurt. So because they're hurting, they want to put the hurt back in you by giving you their hurt, okay? I know it's weird, but that's how some people are, okay? They just suck the life out of you, all right? But I don't think, it says in there, you wasn't seeing yourself or what you was worth, okay? And you was worth a lot, and you are worth a lot. So people will make you feel like you're not worth a lot. So you feel like them, and then they can feel better than you. Don't let people do that to you, okay? Yeah, because they see how they can hurt you, all right? And that's what they'll do. They'll try and hurt you. So you need to get away from these people, okay? You're not here to heal everybody. You're not. I used to feel like that, like, oh, I've got to heal everyone. No, don't be around people that are not higher than you, okay? You want to be around people that are going to elevate you. You want to start being around people that are doing good for you, okay? Don't be around people that are going to make you feel sorry for them and you think, oh, I've got to help that, because you'll start feeling like that and they'll take everything off you. They'll take everything that you've got, all right? And then you'll end up with nothing, back to square one again, all right? So I think someone needs to know that, all right? You wasn't seeing your worth. See your worth, because you're a very, very important person, okay? All right, they did not see your worth. That's why they got annoyed. All right, they got annoyed. They probably did see your worth. Sorry, you didn't see your worth. They saw your worth. You didn't. So they make you feel less worthy. Do you get what I'm saying? I know it's difficult, right? Just read the card for a minute, all right? So don't attract broken souls, because all it'll do is hurt them and it'll hurt you. Find people higher than you, all right? People that you want to elevate to be like, all right? Because God pulled you out of the darkness for a reason. He didn't want you to stay there with these people. He pulled you out of the darkness into the light. So then you could be around more people that are lighter than you. And then you go into a beautiful light and a beautiful life, okay? And that's what you're aiming for now, okay? No darkness, light, highness. So you need to elevate, okay, towards people. It's like me. I live on a council estate and I'm not around very good people. But I sat in today thinking, oh, how am I going to get around people? They're all crap where I live. But there's always other little diamonds in the shit like yourself that you can try and get drawn to. Or just, like I said, go a different way. Go to a different shop. Jump on the train and go to a different town when you go shopping, okay? And try and find better people, okay? Try and find better people to elevate to, all right? Because God pulled you out of the darkness for a reason, okay? April the 4th might be a date for you. You might have 4 kids. You could live at number 4. Your name could be April, yeah? You might know someone called April. You might have a kid. My eye is really blurry at the minute. So April the 4th might be a date that resonates with you for what I've just said, okay? A lot of people are going to be envious of your life now, and they are, because you're elevating. And because they live in their ego, they'll think, oh, you think you're better than them. No, you don't. Well, actually, yeah, you are. You are better than them, because you've done the work. Don't be ashamed to say you're better than people, long as you don't do it in your ego. Because you are better than people if you've done the work and they haven't. Yeah, you are. So if people say to you, oh, you think you're better than me? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am better than you. But in a nice way, yeah, because you've done the work. All right, people are going to be envious of your life. They are. It's natural, okay? But these people, don't worry about them. They're not your people, okay? People that are envious of you are not your people. Even family members you're going to lose, and friends you're going to lose, because they might not understand your journey, or they're just envious of you. Well, get rid of them people, okay? It's a lonely road, this is, all right? Because we're here to elevate ourselves, okay? And, oh, don't believe this. My cards don't lie, darling. End your connections, all right? You need to block connections with people, okay, that are not good in your life. And it is hard, but it's worth it. And it's needed, because not everyone's supposed to be on this journey with you, all right? They're not, because they get envious of your life. I love my cards. So just end any connections, right? Any friendships you feel like you're not getting anywhere with these people. You're doing all the giving all the time and they're not giving you nothing. They're just giving you shit all the time, yeah? You'll have to end it, block it, say sorry, but I can't be hanging around with you no more because I'm not really on that level with you. Or don't say nothing and just don't bother talking to him again. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Honestly, start ending relationships that don't mean anything to you anymore and don't give you like the kind of like goodness that you need, okay? And they're not elevating you, get rid of them, okay? That includes family members, and it does. I'm afraid to say it does. Because at the moment, you're a very important person, and you are, all right? And you've got to elevate, because all you're going to do otherwise is get back like that, angry around people, thinking, oh, people are jealous. It doesn't matter. Let them be jealous. That's their problem, not yours, all right? If they want to be out of order, that's down to them. It's not your problem, and it's not, all right? I love my cards. They never lie, and they don't. People might try and provoke you. Oh, they might. They might try and get into an argument with you. They might try and bait you into an argument because you're rising up now, okay? And they won't like it because your light will aggravate their demons, right? Don't let people provoke you. If you feel like people are provoking you, pull yourself away, okay? Because all they're going to do is pull you into an argument so you feel as negative then. I can see someone laughing, like they walk off like, because now they got you back feeling like crap like they did before. Don't let them. Don't let people provoke you, all right? Don't let people in low energies, okay, take you out of your high energy. Stay in your high energy. Anyone around you starts making you feel low, pull yourself away, okay? Walk away. Leave the room. Go home, yeah? It doesn't matter. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Stay in a high energy and only be around people that make you feel excited, make you feel happy, make you feel worthy, okay? Make you feel nice, okay? Stay around high vibing energy people, okay? You must do, okay? I think you've been doing this since a child. And I do. I think you do. I think you've been doing this since a child. All right? And if you're a bloke, I think you've been doing this since you was a boy, okay? Thinking you're not as good as people. Maybe I shouldn't be around people like that. Yeah, you should. You should be around high-vibing people. It don't matter if people have got a profession and they work in universities. It don't make them any better than you because people can speak better than you. Don't make them any better than you. They can still be demons. They can still be at home sniffing coke and doing really horrible things to their children. It's all a facade normally outside, okay? I think you've been doing this since you were younger, all right? Elevate yourself. Get out of this child mentality that you've probably that's been instilled in you, okay? All right? Yeah, because when you was younger, through what people have told you, you've been brainwashed. Maybe you was told you weren't good enough. Maybe you was told, oh, you never amount to anything. Well, you are good enough because I'm telling you you are, all right? And so are your angels. And yeah, you will amount to something. And you don't have to be something spectacular. Just be a nice person. Just be a good person, all right? Just love yourself. That's all you got to do in this world is love yourself, elevate so you can elevate others. And that's all. Don't let people put ideas in your head, all right? Don't let people put ideas in your head, okay? Yeah, jealousy has a strange way of turning people into monsters, all right? Yeah, it does. But don't worry, because now it doesn't matter about these monsters because you're healing yourself towards happiness, okay? That's all you want to do is heal yourself towards happiness, all right? Yeah, because friends, these are my new cards from this morning, all right? Friends can ruin you because you're manifesting, all right? People get negative because they probably see that you manifest quite easy. You think about it, you work on it, and you get it because you're a good manifester. Whoever's watching, you're a good manifester. You're like a magician because you work for God. And that's why. And you believe in yourself, okay? Not everyone's the same, and they're not. And people don't like that because some people want everyone to be the same just like them, and they think, oh, everyone thinks the same. No, they don't. Not everyone thinks the same at all. We all think different, okay? Don't let people steal your self-worth, all right? Because some people love to steal things from you. And friends are normally the main ones that do. They're not friends. They're foes, okay? Just be careful of friends, okay? Because friends are the ones that will ruin you, okay? Try and avoid drama at all costs, all right? Because it's very draining. Don't let people cross your boundaries, okay? Don't, all right? Do not let people cross your boundaries, all right? Because it'll make you agitated. It will. And some people just want to hurt you, and they do. All right? People that cause you drama, they make you feel very tired, okay? They can make you feel very ill as well. So when you get that feeling, move away, all right? Some people can make you feel very emotional, like putting their crap on you and making you feel bad about them. Don't let them, all right? Avoid drama, right? All the time. Leave, okay? You can see there, leave. Leave. When people make you feel like that, just leave. Whether they're friends or family, leave, all right? Avoid drama now, okay? You don't want any drama in your life, okay, whatsoever. Don't let people make you feel that you're smaller than them. Don't, because you're bigger than them, all right? Don't let people make you feel smaller than them. They're small. That's why they try and make you feel small, so they can feel bigger than you, all right? Don't let people make you feel small, all right? Do not, okay? And don't put people on pedestals either, all right? And don't let people give you mental abuse either and make you feel guilty for elevating, all right? People can't do what you do, so they get angry. Another new card, okay? People don't like it because they can't do what you do. They get really angry, and they do, all right? And they start getting nasty. And then what does nastiness cause? Jealousy. Then when people get jealous, what do? They start copying you, yeah? And start trying to be you, but they can't be you because inside they're not you, okay? They're just people that get very angry and hurt, and then they try and compete with you, all right? You don't want people competing with you. You don't want people in competition with you, all right? You really don't. So people can't do what you do, so they get angry around you, all right? So avoid drama, okay? You put people in their ego without realising it, okay? This is how you're going to start feeling now because you're elevating, all right? And what it is you free their hurt, okay? So when these people are around you, you make them feel not so hurt, okay? So then it makes these people feel a bit more positive. And then what happens is their ego starts to get bigger, but you don't want that. And then I'm getting confirmation. And then what will happen is they start being spiritual, and then they want you to start freeing them, all right? But then it gets you stuck, okay? So what it is, you put people in their ego. You don't mean to, but it makes people feel like, oh well, I'm going to be better than you because you think you're better than me. Well, you are better than these people. I'm sorry to say, but you are, okay? Because you free them from hurt, like I said, when they're trying to get out of their ego with you, all right? And then they just turn it on you, and they can't get out of their ego because these people are just driven by ego, okay? I just said eagle. Maybe you feel like an eagle. Maybe you fly alone and you don't like people around you. Yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you are like an eagle, all right? So what happens is with these people is their ego starts shrinking when they're around you because you feel more superior to them. Not on purpose, because you're higher than them, because you're elevating, okay? And you manifest better than them. So these people then feel their ego shrinking, so they don't like it. So then they get in their ego even more around you. Then they start bullying you, and then they start making you feel crap. Then they start putting you down, all right? And then they start being spiritual, pretending they're spiritual, all right? And they will, because they want you to free them, all right? So don't worry if you put people in their ego. It's not your problem. That's because they're in their ego that they feel like that, all right? Hope you're getting this, guys, all right? You're not for everyone. And you're not. And you're not going to be for everyone now. People are not going to like you now. Don't worry about it. You're not for everyone. And everyone's not for you, okay? Because you are a wounded warrior. And you are, okay? You are a wounded warrior. And that's why you attract wounded people, all right? I mean, you could have a wounded person around you, okay? But because you have been wounded, people get attracted to you, okay? And they want you to heal their wounds, all right? But you can't. Because when you do this, people start treating you invisible. And they do, because they'll start leaving you, living your life where they're copying you and giving everything that you've given them, all the information, all the guidance you've given them after you've been drained. They'll go and give it to other people. And they make you feel invisible. And what it'll lead to is then it'll lead to mental abuse. And you don't want that, all right? So whatever you're doing, do on your own. Okay, until you elevate, do it on your own. Like the eagle, when I just said eagle, maybe you do fly alone. That's a good thing to fly alone, all right? Yeah, a lot can happen in a year. I think a lot's happened to you in the last year. I think you've elevated quite a lot, okay? Keep going. Because if you think what's happened to you in this year or last year, imagine what you're going to be and where you're going to be next year, all right? And you've learnt a lesson from this. And this was a lesson, okay? And just thank the universe. I'm going really chilly. Thank the universe for this lesson. Because this is the best lesson that you could learn, all right? Because you had to. Your past doesn't define you anymore. And it doesn't. It doesn't define who you are anymore, okay? That's the past. That person has gone now, all right? I'm going really, really chilly, okay? Some people never change. Some people just will never change, okay? They just copy you and pretend to be like you. They'll never change, and they won't. They just change the way, they'll just change the way that you see them in the end, and they will. They won't change. They'll try and change and pretend, and then it'll just change the way you see them, all right? You're not the past anymore. You're not that past person anymore. And people are probably feeling you elevating and disappearing from their lives, okay? Well, it's because God makes way for you to clear your path from these kind of people, all right? Okay, so what you know, all right? You know what you know. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody what you know. You know where you're going. You know you're doing better now, all right? And you know you're doing better than you was doing before, okay? So it doesn't matter, all right? I've got really itchy ears, itchy left ear, all right? So, let's have a little shuffle. Yeah, you love your new life now. You do. I feel you do, all right? And I think you love your life now exactly as it is. I think you do. And if you don't, try and love your life. Doesn't matter what you've got, okay? It's how you feel, all right? Like I said to you before, if you believe that you're happy, happy things will happen to you, all right? That's how you manifest, okay? Do we need any more cards for the collective, please? You'll be all right, okay? This reads for you, all right? This card that's just come out, you're highly favoured. Oh, yes, you are. Do you know, I just go, I fucking love my cards. I shouldn't swear, but I do when I'm on it. Right, you are highly, I'm going really goosey. You are highly favoured in the spiritual realm, all right? You're very loved in the spiritual realm. That's why you've ascended, because you're worth it. And you're supposed to ascend, all right? And this is all going to bring healing to you. And it is. And it has, okay? My cards don't lie, okay? I think a lot of you are really healing now. Or feel really healed and feel really content. And I hope you do. Because you're very highly favoured in the spiritual realm, all right? Yeah, because people don't like it now, all right? And they're going to start blaming you for how they feel. Because you've elevated, but don't worry, they're just cowards, right? Don't worry about it. They just don't like the fact that you're highly favoured and they're not. Because these people just want to be like little pick-me's, and they don't like the fact that they weren't chosen. Well, they probably was chosen before, but they didn't take the call in. And you probably tried to help these people to be chosen, because you were supposed to help these people elevate, but they didn't. They just tried to destroy you. But I don't really want to get into that, because these people, they're quite hateful people, okay? And they started to hate you. They started to copy you. And it didn't work. So they can't figure it out. And they can't, all right? You might be a Capricorn. You might be a Virgo or a Taurus, okay? Or you might be dealing with earth signs, okay? Or you might be a Pisces, all right? So this might resonate. This has been a right reality check for you. I think it has, all right? And now, I think you're